Seems like we're headed to some type of utopian society where everyone is similar. There's not much crime due to futuristic, all-seeing hierarchy. Hence, all the cameras everywhere. Our phones are constantly listening. Yeah, it's just for ads right now, right? But for how long? We already know for a fact if you say certain words on a cell phone, it will be immediately flagged and someone will listen in or record it. In this society, there will not be free speech. We're already headed toward that. We live in a cancel culture society now that if you speak your mind about gays, the government, race, or sensitive topics or current issues, people just gang up on you and make the choice to shun you out and not deal with you. Look how many celebs this has happened to recently. Dave Chappelle in his latest stand-up spoke out about the cancel culture, and he received backlash and harsh criticism just because he wants to be a free thinker and speaker, wanting to speak his mind without everyone being butthurt and emotional in this soft society we've become. Kanye West is another good example, getting chastised by society because he's a free thinker and can decide for himself who he wants to support. But they try to tell him who he should not support because he's black or because it's not going with the culture. We're headed toward a society where we rarely interact with one another outside of work and family gatherings because we're glued to our phones, on social media, dating apps, checking to see the latest celebrity gossip, or consuming, spending money you don't have on what you don't really need just to keep an image or status amongst your peers so you can always remain in the top social circles. Hence, why you can't even speak about things you want without having an ad pop up for it as soon as you open your phone. That's how bad they want us to consume, guys. It's gotten scary and it's only getting worse. A society with fake food, there will no longer be organic anything. We're already close to that, guys. All our fast food is hormone and antibiotic-filled meat. GMOs, something so simple like French fries should be potato, salt, and whatever oil you cooked it in. But if you Google your local fast food restaurant's French fries, it'll have 21 ingredients. This is what we call fake food. Think about it like this. The food we consume should nurture and replenish the body. You should get nutrients from your food, but the society we currently live in is consumed with acidic foods, sweets, and non-nutritional diets. That in turn enslaves us to a life of sickness with chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and cancer, which does nothing but feed the pharmaceutical industry, which turns around and feeds the hospitals again because the medicine they prescribe you had all kinds of side effects like high blood pressure, hallucinations, tumors. Now you're back at the hospital getting prescribed more medicine for your new problems on top of your original issue that you went in there for. It's a vicious cycle, guys. We are not far from a simulation, fake food-filled utopian society at all. A society where there's one religion, one currency, and one government. A government that if you dare to speak out about it would enslave you. Homelessness would not exist. They would be the first to go. In disguise of moving the world forward for one common goal, which is a perfect society. The internet will be controlled. Certain things would be blocked, such as anything that could wake up the people and make them free thinkers again. Masculinity would be at an all-time low due to what's already going on in today's society. Every kid's TV show you see is a single-parent home, or the mom is just more in control than the father. Plus this gender-neutral agenda that's been on the rise. They don't even want the words male and female to exist. They want us to dress like one another, have mannerisms like one another, and tear down the masculine structure idealism that exists in today's society but is slowly fading. The people in this new utopian society will not be gun owners. Only police and military will be armed, and we're at the root of this issue now in today's society. Every time there's a shooting, Democrats start screaming gun control. They want to disarm the American people so we will be hopeless, so that there will be no resistance. And if Trump wasn't in office, they would have already done it. So if things are like this now, could you imagine 10 to 15 years? It will be exactly what the elite imagined or could ever hope for, but at the cost of the people giving up their minds, their personality, and free will to meet society's standards and new normality. The very thing that makes the human race so beautiful, so dope, so diverse, they want to take away. Our free minds, our individuality, different ethnicities, different cultures, the way we talk, dress, and express ourselves. So as we move towards this cashless, free thought suppressing, gender neutral, utopian society, ask yourself, what will you do to stop this madness? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2, The Resistance.